the Baltimore Orioles. Two great hitters lead their
for Washington. Shortstop, Trey Turner.
Trey Turner stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Duvall moving forward. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Center fielder.
So striding forward now, Michael Taylor. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And the changeup is way low that time. Our temperature a very comfortable 72 degrees as we get things started. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. Now a hard liner toward short, but unfortunately right at the shortstop for the second out.
Batting third.
Striding in,
right fielder,
Bryce Harper.
34.
First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Now that low 90s fastball, it won't overpower a lot of guys. But if it's mixed in well, it's a real effective pitch.
Mancini is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Orioles, center fielder, Adam Jones.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. HR, these Nationals, as they take the field here today, they come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Well, Matt, we're watching a team that won the last game, put them at 500. Now, they're not where they want to be, and there's still several games back in the division. But you just keep pushing one day at a time, and you never know if you might be able to gain some ground.
Left side. That'll be a base hit as well as it's through into left, and they've got something cooking here in the bottom of the first. Stepping into the box, Seth Smith. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
Taylor is there, and he has it for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Here's Jonathan Scope now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. Jones rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run will score easily as the Orioles are off to a 1-0 lead. Now at the plate, Justin Bour, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. From the stretch. And he lays off for ball one.
Boy, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
The 1-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Gloved by Murphy. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now. Digging in, Anthony Rendon. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
That misses. 1-2.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting 3.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Standing in, Ryan Zimmerman. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Ryan Zimmerman.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. And now against his body, a jump throw. Got him, and that's a gorgeous play. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman, Evan Longoria. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. In now, Daniel Murphy. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Now the pitch. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Into the box now, Tim Beckham. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
The shortstop, Tim Beckham.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Taylor is right there, 1 down. Stepping into the box, Adam Duvall. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Hard hit toward the hole. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Coming to the plate now, Caleb Joseph. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Kendrick is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Number 10.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And standing in the fine center fielder, Adam Jones. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. 1-2, here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Duvall rounds the corner and is headed home. Now the relay home. And he is in there. Now batting, Trey Mancini. He singled his last time up.
Fielder, Trey Mancini.
Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Taylor over to his right. And that's the 3rd out. Here's Howie Kendrick. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the 3rd.
Left fielder, Howie Kendrick.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Now the pitch. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And it looks like that'll put him into the hit column here, as this is into left field, a base hit. Set to get his day started, Matt Wieters. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. 2-0 now.
That was 2 very good takes. I mean, those pitches are just right there, nibbled on the corners, just missed, but he had the patience to lay off them.
And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1. Here's a ball skied in the air near the line, back behind first. Duvall charges in, and he'll make the catch as he calls his man off. Here's Jason Worth. First swings for him in this one, with a runner still at first and 1 gone. First pitch on its way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And Jones will handle this one for route number 2. Digging in for his second at bat, Trey Turner. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set, and the pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. 0-1 pitch on its way. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Duvall is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Here's Seth Smith now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Designated hitter, Seth Smith.
Hard liner to center field. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Smith around first, heading for second now. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jonathan Scope. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Took something off there, but it misses ball 1. A runner at second, nobody out. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. 3-1. Here it is. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to find.
Oh, look at the diving stop. It's there, and he's out. Ready for another chance? Justin Bohr, 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes ball 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Way out of here as it bangs off the gate. Riding in once again, Anthony Rendon. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tim Beckham. He flew out in his last
Tim Beckham.
First pitch on its way. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The 0-1 pitch. On it's Taylor made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Michael Taylor. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's throwing first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Here's Bryce Harper now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Beckham ranging into the outfield. He gets there, and that's the second out. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the 2-out hit extends the inning for Evan Longoria next. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scope has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So stepping in, Adam Duvall. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
23.
Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Harper, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Throw on to first by Longoria is right there for the first out. Stepping up now, Caleb Joseph. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Adam Jones. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. In there, a base hit. Ready for another shot now. Trey Mancini. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Coda Glover. Answers the call. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
And that's through, a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Designated hitter.
Here's Seth Smith now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Line to the right side. Harper's got it. Here comes the runner from third. And add 1 more as this is now a 6-0 ball game. Here's Jonathan Scope now. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth.
Jonathan Scope.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. A play at the plate, and he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. And that is going to cost him a run as he'll scamper home on the wild pitch. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he can't track it down. A base hit. Throwing to second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Wilmer Defoe will get a shot here as a pinch hit.
Number 1, Wilmer Defoe.
Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Howie Kendrick.
Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. And that'll get down for a base hit. So coming to the plate,
now
Matt
batting,
Wieters
Captain
comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the
Wieters.
ball game. Hit on the ground to third, fielded by Rendon. The second for 1, relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Ready once again, Justin Bohr
Leading off
comes
for the
in
Orioles,
1 for 2 with that
first
home run he
baseman,
hit earlier.
Justin Bohr.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those. That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
1 away. Digging in once again, Anthony Rendon. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And here's a ball hit in the air. Harper on the run, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop,
standing in, Tim Beckham. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Drilled on the ground to short. Backhanded. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Jason Worth. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hitter, Jason
Into the
Worth.
windup and the pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Trey Turner stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2. Ready with the 2-2. Squared that one up just a little late. Here's another 2-2. High pop-up. Miley is there for it. But it's the first baseman that gets there to haul it in. And there's 1 away now. Ready once again, Michael Taylor. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in once again, Bryce Harper. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. 2-0 now.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Jones going back on it. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Striding in once again, Adam Duvall. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Heading out towards shallow right. Harper has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Caleb Joseph. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. 8 runs on 12 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Harper sprinting after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Ready for another chance. Ryan.
Leading off for the Nationals, first baseman Ryan Zimmerman.
Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Duvall is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out.
The third baseman,
ready for another shot now. Evan Longoria. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Hit hard up the middle. Beautiful diving stop to first. Touche, sir. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilmer Defoe. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a line drive right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning.
Traditional 7th inning stretch.
Now to the plate, Trey Mancini. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Left fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Defoe is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Striding into the box, Seth Smith. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And that misses low and away, ball 1. 8 runs on 12 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. That's wide, 2-0.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
And Kendrick squeezes it for out number 2. Here's Jonathan Scope now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And this is going to get down and head for the 333 sign. Turning for second now is Scope. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Now batting.
At the plate, Justin Bour. He homered back in the 3rd inning. Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
2 out here and a runner at second. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Drilled to first. Fielded cleanly by Zimmerman, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Stepping into the box, Howie Kendrick. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Howie Kendrick.
And he sends it the other way toward right center. And this is going to find the gap for his 3rd hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases. And the Nationals get a man into scoring position. It's a leadoff double. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. From the stretch. Line drive to left. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. In now, Jason Worth. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Jason Worth.
Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Mancini going back. Gone! The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Trey Turner.
Skied into very shallow right. Duvall is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Into the box now, Michael Taylor. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. So stepping in, Bryce Harper. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. He's running towards second. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Hard hit ball to second, taken in by Scope. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. In now is Anthony Rendon. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning. Into the box, Tim Beckham, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. Ready with the 0-1. And he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. A look by Perez. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Digging in, Adam Duvall. It was a flyout. Ryan Madsen enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Look out, 2-0 now.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
And he takes a pitch right down the middle, clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. At the plate, Caleb Joseph. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Taylor racing back. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to standing in, Ryan Zimmerman. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth.
Ryan Zimmerman.
Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. Now here's the pitch. It's sharply toward third, but this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone.
Evan Longoria.
Digging in now, Evan Longoria. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ball 1. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. That's popped up now towards short right field. Scope is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And here now is Wilmer Defoe. No hits in 2 trips.
Wilmer Defoe.
Into the windup and the pitch. checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be...
But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a clutch hitter when it mattered. Ended up driving in 3 runs, and they were all 3 important runs to drive in. Without him, this would have really been a different game.
6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes. Our paid attendance here at the ballpark this afternoon, 48.